Hello everyone, welcome back to Rathbone Manor. And today I'm going to be taking a look at a few tools that I got in a trade with my friend Ben over there at Tool Addict. Okay, so what did I get? Little 4-inch footprint adjustable spanner here. Two contemporary footprint wrenches. These are the type you can get today. But most importantly, this little fellow right here. This being a Bahco 133 pipe wrench. And I've been after one of these for probably a couple of years now, I would imagine. Trying to find one at the boot sale has been particularly difficult. And Ben said he'd bought two of these. He didn't want two of them. So he asked if I would like to trade one of my old Barco pipe wrenches. And after a little bit of toing and froing, he sent me this and this lot here in exchange. As you guys know, I like my footprint wrenches, and I have quite a collection now. And my footprint wrench copy collection is coming along too, and this is what this is. This is a very interesting design. As you can see, there's a little bit on the rusty side of things, but then you would expect that for the age of the thing. So I think what I'm going to do is give this thing a bit of a wire brushing. And there we go. What do you think of that, guys? That looks a bit better, doesn't it? It did actually get a little bit of a touch on the fibre wheel too, as you can see, but it feels much nicer now. Obviously the pitching is still there. I don't want to go too mad on this thing. But yeah, what do you think? Okay, so if we take a look at the patent number on here. There we go. You can actually see the patent online, and it is from about 1914. You can see how the design has changed slightly as well. If you take a look at the patent number itself, you will see how these little fellas here are done, and they're more or less done in straight lines, I believe, on the patent drawing. Compare the two. These are slightly offset, giving the tool a little more strength, I would have thought. But yeah, very nice indeed. I like this design. It's quite interesting. It's quite quick to adjust. As you can see, very quick to adjust. This one is a little bit sticky because basically what here is part of the adjustment mechanism here. And here too. But what has happened is little teeth in here have worn down. You can just about see the teeth in there. They've worn down. I mean, this could be about 100 years old. Let's say somebody purchased this back in 1920. This could be 100 years old, so there's 100 years worth of this going on. And I would imagine you'd probably see, looking what's left of the teeth, I would imagine you see another constant use of about 20 years, 25 to 50 years out of it, and then they'll be completely worn away and the tool will be completely useless by then. So if you're looking to use these for about 200 years, I think you ought to be looking elsewhere. Okay then, so I can actually remember these coming out about the 20s, I think they came. Well, the patent date is 1914 on there, so you can see how old they are. And I can remember as a very, very young man these actually coming out, and I popped down to my local ironmonger's and was looking at them, and he had quite a nice display there. But they were quite expensive because they are Barco, and they were a lot more expensive than the original footprint wrenches, and I just couldn't afford them, which is a shame because I really liked them. But old Albert in the shop there, he said to me, oh, I can see you're disappointed, young man. Let's go over to the trade-in counter and look what we've got over there. So basically that's what I did. We went over to the trade-in counter, and Albert showed me a few the tradings there, which I still have to this day, look. This one is a foreign copy. This one's a genuine footprint wrench. It was a... Well, let's take a look at it close up, shall we? Okay, so you can see it's been well used, but it's all I could afford at the time. The other one, which I had to wait a week or two to save up for, was this little fellow here. This is a foreign made effort. You can see the riveting is not as good as the Footprint wrench, nor the Barco. Look at the difference. But I thought, you know, I wanted this one, but it was a little bit more expensive because it was a lot newer at the time. As you can see, there's hardly any usage to it at all. So I, yeah, I think I bought this 1 week, and then about 2 or 3 weeks later, when I could afford it, I bought this one here. And of course, shortly thereafter, I more or less forgot about these things until recently, till I saw them online. Not very, they can't find too much about them online. And I thought, oh, let's have a look for one at the boot sale, and I couldn't find one. And as I say, a few weeks ago, Tool Addict says, I've got a spare one, if you want one, I'll trade you for it. So I said, yeah, let's do that. He also sent me a few stickers over too, so that was quite nice of him. But what an interesting wrench this is. As I say, it's quite easily adjustable like so. We have the original, the number here, Bahco number 133. The teeth are still in very good condition as well. It has been used, as you can see by the way it's spread there a little bit, and of course the adjustment mechanism is getting a bit worn in here. We have the patent number over there. As per usual, this is simply a folded piece of metal here. The jaws, or the hook, is drop forging, which you know, drop forging alters the material, makes it a lot harder. Obviously this will have been hardened too. As you can see, there's no wear on here at all, and the this part of it, the screwdriver stroke pry bar, whatever you like to call it, is quite sharp actually. For, you know, for its age, it's in quite good nick. We are, however, missing a pin just here, but that's to be expected at its age. As I say, it could be 100 years old, this little fellow. But yeah, I do like my Footprint wrenches and copies, and this one here is a particularly good example of a Footprint wrench copy. The fit and finish. I mean, look how tight this is in here. Look at that. There's very little play in there at all, really. Just shows how the lengths that Barco went to manufacture these things. And then again, that's why you pay a lot more for them, or at least you would have done back in the day. But yeah, what a beautiful wrench. So thank you very much to Ben for sending it along. I hope you're enjoying your pipe wrench there, Ben, the one I sent over to you. This one's much nicer, feels much nicer now they're giving it a bit of a clean up. Yes, that's definitely part of my collection now. Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed popping over to the workshop here at Rathbone Manor to take a look at this nice little tool haul here, as it were. I do like this a lot. I've been after one of these, as I say, at the boot sale for a couple of years now and haven't managed to find one. Probably won't be able to find one at all, but if one does turn up this year at the boot sale, I shall be purchasing it if I can afford it, that is. And so we have two more of the contemporary style Footprint wrenches here. These are the style you can still buy today, and I now have 3 of these in my collection. Here is one I picked up from the boot sale, not last year, probably 2019 I would imagine. It had a nut and bolt through here, so I had to, well actually, Footprint were kind enough to send this out to me, this little pivot pin. So thank you very much to Footprint for that. These two are from Ben, this one here, and this one here, what Ben sent over. This one's had quite a bit of use, as you can see. It's all dirty. I think this one's had a bit of a clean down. But yeah, this is the style you can actually buy today. Okay then everyone, what do you think of the Bahco 133? Very nice streamlined wrench here. What was going on at the time? Was it Art Nouveau? I can't remember, but these are quite kind of Art Nouveau style-y, aren't they? Look, I think so anyway. A little bit that, you know, a nice curved, natural shape to them. But what a beautiful set of pipe wrenches these things are. I've been after one for some time now. All right then, guys. Well, let's just thank Ben for sending this over. Thank you very much, Ben. Superb part of my collection now. Thank you very much. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed popping over and taking a look at them. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below, and I will catch you later.